Oh, here we are. I'm playing some music for you. Okay, we are live and we are back. Welcome, USA Fit Albuquerque. I hope all my old friends and my new friends are on Facebook or YouTube. And don't forget to interact with us, especially on our YouTube channel. Look that up. You can type in comments. And if you do it on the Facebook channel, my producer Vicky is monitoring the channel and we'll put up your comments on the screen. Any questions? The music I'm playing, though, are just for us, all you guys who are training for Las Vegas together. So tomorrow is the first day of training. I'm looking forward to seeing you guys. I've got a few of our runners that are going to be there with us. And during the course of our training season, I'm going to have every one of you guys come on as guests. We'll talk about a lot of fun things, a lot about training stuff. So without further ado, a couple of announcements. So tomorrow we're meeting at Kit Carson, Rio Grande Park. Okay, 8:30. We'll see you there. Let me look at the schedule. Now, some of you guys, especially my new people who are going to be new to our group this spring, but they're running rock and roll with us. If you get my newsletter, the schedule's on there. Just click on it. But you can see our Saturday runs. It shows it. So like tomorrow, the experience half is running 5 miles. The regular half is running 3 miles. The 10K, anybody participating in the 10K, you're running 2 miles tomorrow. And anybody doing the 5K, you're running 1 mile. That's tomorrow. Now, then you go to the following week, but you'll see these numbers. It says 30/30/30. You guys who are new to Albuquerque Fit might not know what that means, but what it translates into is 3 other days on the week, run 30 minutes. Okay, so whatever, and we don't tell you what day to run because we know everybody's schedule is different. So say if you pick a Monday, run 30 minutes on Monday, run 30 minutes on Wednesday, run 30 minutes on just every other day, and then Saturday is our long run. Now, during the course of the season, we'll make adjustments to the schedule too, because I have a couple of interesting things I want to share with you guys in our training as we get more serious. Start putting in serious miles and making serious gains. But let's see. Another announcement before I bring our guests on is tomorrow. One of our sponsors, Stretch Labs, they're having a grand opening tomorrow over at the Windrocks, their facility at Windrock. They're going to have mimosas there. Oh my God. Vicky and I are going. So we suggest you guys come out to Stretch Labs after, and it goes from what, 9 to 2? You can come at any time. You can get a free stretch there. You see their brand new facility. Some of our runners are already members there, but they've been very supportive of us at our meetups and our races. So come out and meet them. We can hang out and have a good time. So I'll say more about that tomorrow when I see you guys in the morning. So without further ado, let's start bringing some people on there, baby. Okay, let's see. Who's going to sneak in on us? Just get the first one. One of the Elizabeths. Let's see, which one? Elizabeth Trujillo. There you are. Let's bring another one on. Say hi.
Hi.
Okay, wake up, little girl.
Hello.
It's already my bedtime. It's already like super dark outside.
I know.
I feel like it's midnight.
Say hi to. I'll introduce all of you. Let's bring everybody on right now. Barbara and Lee. Let's do that nice setup that we have where we're. Where's Dano? Yeah, I like that one. Where's Dano?
Where was the one that was everybody was the same?
There's that one. There's that one. Where's Dano? Somebody else just joined in.
That's probably Dano.
Oh, there's Ted. Hello, Ted.
Hey.
And where's Dan? Dan disappeared. Get back on, Dan. Go down. See that arrow down there?
Yeah,
Oh,
there's nothing there.
Ted, for you again. I don't know if you guys heard my intro, but hold on a second. And this is a real casual show, folks. For everybody who's just tuning in, we haven't done a live stream in a while. Ted, for you. It's the king. Oh, come on, everybody. Have fun. This is what it's all about. Okay. So we're going to. Oh, I just want the chorus. You ready? Oh, not yet. Where's Dan? I got to text him. Elizabeth, text Dan. Find out what happened to him. We lost him. Here he goes. I logged out and I can't get back in. Hi, Mariah. You got back on. That's one of our new brothers.
Dan said he logged out and can't get back in.
I saw that. Okay, we'll work on that, Dan, while I get the show going. Hi, Sarah Radke. Hey, Doris. Mariah. See you guys tomorrow, I hope. Excuse me. Okay, that was Viva Las Vegas. So anyway, welcome to our show. I'm going to introduce everybody. I don't know, does everybody see right next to me, to my right on the, oh, that's the one. I like that one. Everybody can see everybody's name. Elizabeth Trujillo is to my right. Then E-Dog. I like that. But it should be D-A-W-G.
Elle is watching.
Right? L. Hello, L. We're going to, Lee and Barbara, our famous pacers, and Ted B. There's Dan. Drag to Dan. Come on back in. We just need your picture, Dano. Okay, well, Dan is going to get his picture in. Don't worry. So, here he goes. I just got a text from him. What does he say? Bob, add me back in. We just added you back in. We lost you again, Dan. Keep trying. So anyway, tomorrow is first day. Vicky's going to work on it. She's our producer. There we go. We got him. Show him on the stream.
There he is.
So,
Debbie Joe's watching.
Debbie Joe, good to see you. I hope you're still recovering. Great job at Big Bear, Debbie Joe. I like calling her DJ. Just keep recovering. If you come down, oh, you know what, DJ? You should come down and then later go to Stretch Labs. Ted, did you hear my announcement about Stretch Labs?
Sarah wants to know how she shows her face.
Oh, Sarah's not in. Sarah, the next show. These are all the guests I have here. You guys are they're not on Facebook. They're actually on the stream with us. So I can only have so many guests on at a time. But I'm going to have everyone who's running Las Vegas at one point or another. We're going to have you on the show. So let's get the show going. Training is starting good. Let me ask you guys, how is your running going so far? Just jump in.
Haven't started.
Oh, Barbara, no more Cancun.
Training's going great.
Dan's doing good, Ted. I've seen him out here. No more Cancun, Barbara.
I know. It's actually Vegas for me. Just kidding.
I saw Barbara. Well, Lee was there. He was faithful, but I know you were under the weather. But hopefully we'll see you tomorrow.
Yes, I'll be there.
Now, I want to run to some of my new people like Sarah. I don't know if Kathy's on there too. If this is your first, we have a few people that it's going to be their first half. I think off the top of my head, Kathy Worth, Sarah Radke, Lupe, and Bree. We're going to go easy, okay? So tomorrow you guys only have 3 miles. I'm going to try to run with my newbies tomorrow. I'll go out 3. I'll go out 1.5, come back 3, and then I'll go back out and catch you other guys who are experienced, and you're doing 5. 5 is for tomorrow. Ted, where are you going?
Just getting my training schedule.
Thank you, Ted. Look at Ted. I have it too, but it doesn't show up
Say
good
hi
on
to
me.
Carol.
Hi, Carol. Which Carol is that?
Cisneros.
Oh, Carol. Oh. What did I used to call you, Carol? I forgot. You could type it in there. Celeste, I think it was.
Celeste.
Okay, Celeste. I was faster than you. So here's our training, and we're going to be with our Winter Warriors. So you guys are welcome to run with us, but it's whatever distance. But if you want to start any half marathon or 10K training, jump in with us. Again, there's no pace groups, but there's going to be a lot of people. Lee, there's a new person, and Elizabeth, you guys are close, but Mariah is watching, and she ran with Noelle last night. And she ran with me the night before. And so, I was debating whether I was going to introduce her to you, Elizabeth. The other Elizabeth met her because of your shopping habits. I don't want to get too many of our members always going on shopping sprees. And Jella was there last night. So you guys are bad influences on my wife and our checkbooks. So anyway, guys, Las Vegas, we got our sights set on that. This is going to be great. Dano, you're doing the 10K, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. So we have a nice 10K group that's going to go out there. But we're going to have a lot of good support for everybody who's doing the race. Now, some of our people have already got their accommodations down, so we can share that information. We'll talk about it tomorrow more. We don't have to say it tonight. Vicky and I still haven't gotten ours, but we're probably looking at Treasure Island because I think there's a great deal on Expedia. So go look at there's probably tons of deals out there. We're not as lucky as Barbara and Lee. I'll just leave it at that.
Mariah says she can shop and run.
Shop and run at the same time, Mariah? Are you kidding me? Seriously? Elizabeth, don't laugh at that. See, Mariah, that's the Elizabeth we were talking about right there. You're very famous, my dear. Very famous. Okay. So you guys, okay, I'll start with this. Lee has a suggestion. He's gonna go see Metallica on Friday night. Is that right?
Yeah, Metallica on Friday night.
Where are they actually playing, Lee?
They're playing at Allegiant Stadium.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh. Wow.
Yeah, it's gonna be a big one.
Seriously. What time? We're not.
Oh,
we're not
probably 7, 8 o'clock. I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm not
we're
really
not
sure. I'll have to
getting-
look. I'll send it out, but I'm not really
yeah,
sure.
we'll share that in case anybody comes. So you guys must be coming in on Thursday then, right?
Yeah. Well, no, we're gonna come in Friday. We're gonna go in on
Friday morning.
Friday
though,
morning.
right?
Yeah, early Friday. And then Saturday I'll recover from Friday night.
Gotcha.
And then I'll be ready to go
There's
Sunday.
a party. There's a pre-race party on Saturday, right? Where's my cough drops? Ted, did you make your plans yet, or you got an idea?
Not yet.
We're still thinking. Is Brenda coming out with you?
Probably.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I'll have to discuss that with my manager yet.
Ah,
But yeah,
okay.
probably.
How about the kids? We're trying to
No.
convince our kids. We don't know. It's kind of fun, you know.
I don't want any supervision.
Oh,
Yeah.
Well, they're adults. They can supervise themselves. My goodness.
No, he doesn't want to be
Now,
supervised by that.
there's some things you don't want your kids to see.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, USA Fit Albuquerque. We say no more on that topic. We're all adults here. Miss Elizabeth. Elizabeth T. E.T. E.T. I love it. Oh, wow. E-Dog and E.T. She's going to be down at the Luxor. Now, Vicky and I have stayed there quite a few times. We love it. It's just a little farther from the finish line. That's the only thing. But so what? You can Uber down there. But I was telling you last night, there's a nice underground mall and walkway between Luxor and Mandalay Bay. So I saw Pete Rose there, as a matter of fact. He was signing autographs. He looked terrible. He was there's a sports store down there. Is that us? Debbie Joe, Mount Charleston. Okay, we need to talk about that. That Mount Charleston half is a great half too.
Will you read the whole thing?
Okay, I plan to run Mount Charleston half in April. What distance should I run at the Rock and Roll? That's a good question. I'll have to give that some thought because, and we do have a few people that have some races scheduled after, within a month or two after. If it's a half, Debbie Joe, I'm going to have to look at the training schedule. We'll probably have to adjust that. I don't know. You might want to. Sounds like you're just coming for the fun, which most of us are too. But Charleston is a blast too. That is a great race too, although downhill race. And that's in April, right? So Rock and Roll is in February. You still have a whole month in between. It's very doable, you know. but we will talk about that. So, any of my guests, wonderful guests, I'm talking too much. Let's start with I'm going to start with Lee and Barbara because you guys got me started on this thing back in spring. Do you remember?
Yes. Actually, it was Elizabeth. Just kidding.
Oh, with the three of you, we were
Yeah.
running an academy. Go ahead.
Yes.
You guys speak.
Another piece of the puzzle.
You're
How did
welcome,
it happen?
everybody.
Tell us how it happened. Any one of you.
What's
I
that?
think we might have started talking about who's done a marathon or I don't know, something like that. And I mentioned I had done the full rock and roll in Vegas a month after my first marathon, Duke City, 2019. And then in February of 2020, I did the full rock and roll in New Orleans. That was a blast. I had never been to New Orleans.
Oh.
And I was blown away. So before I had even finished my trip, first visit to New Orleans, I had already booked going back in March for the Guinness run, but that of course got canceled. But no, Vegas is, you will have instant crowd, the lights, it's so exciting. The starting line is super exciting. It's just like, these giant waves, they just kind of feed you in every few minutes, and there's like flames coming out of the starting, and there's a local DJ, radio DJ that's doing all the announcing, and you've got, just like I said, you have an instant cheering section like most of the way, and of course bands.
Yes.
You're going to want to stop and listen to some music, but
That's what rock and roll. And
yeah.
Elizabeth, is the whole boulevard completely closed just for the race?
Yes.
Yeah, it is like, and people love, gathering around the sides of the street and cheering everybody on. Just be careful what you grab. Don't if you think they're going to hand you water, don't let it happen. No, that didn't happen to me. I'm just saying. I can see it happening.
Oh my God.
People like try to hand you like,
Over, is it?
vodka and stuff. Who knows?
I'm sorry. So Barbara and Lee, you that's got your interest in it?
Well, yeah, I mean, it was like always for me. We love Vegas, first off, and I always wanted to run in a rock and roll, marathon, and so I think it was a couple of years ago we were training for the November race, the one that Elizabeth was, has run, but that year they had canceled it, and then we didn't get to run it. So it's a race that I've always wanted to run. It's kind of like a bucket list run for me. Mm-hmm. And it's good to hear that it came back. They moved it from November to April. February, excuse me, February, which April would be probably too hot, but February. And it sounded really cool. They only close the strip 2 times a year, one time for New Year's Eve, and then of course for the Rock and Roll Marathon. So I thought it'd be pretty cool. Yeah. And you get to run at night.
Yeah. That's it. Elizabeth, what was the temperature when you ran? Well, that was in April then you ran it, right? November. I wonder what the temperature is going to be like. On the website, it says average 65, but who knows?
That's probably about right for February.
Right. Probably.
Yeah. And Barbara, was Duke City your first half?
Yes.
Congrats. So this will be your second half. Look at
yes.
that.
I'm excited.
I am too. We had a lot. Lee, that wasn't your first half, was it?
Yeah, that was my first half too. Yeah.
Whoa.
I mean, I run it during trip, but yeah, that was my first half. Yeah.
Wow. Because you among them, had amazing races at Duke City. Most of our runners, the majority, had great races at Duke City. So look at this one. The second one is going to be this destination race, and it's going to be super fun. Ted, of course, that was your first marathon. I'm glad that he did great. Mm-hmm. And Ted, I am so glad that Las Vegas isn't a marathon, because I was talking to Sal and Cindy, and Sal had run it, and he said, you had run it too, Elizabeth. Isn't the marathon course, it gets dark and scary? after the half turns around?
It's not scary, but it is lonely. Like
It's
there
low.
are
That's
some,
what he said.
yeah, it is very quiet. You know, you're just going through, you know, maybe some commercial, you know,
I
areas
heard
that
a
are all
war zone.
closed up for the night. And what'd you say?
I heard Sal said it was like war zone, like some certain areas.
I didn't. I was probably too delirious to notice, but I just noticed that, yeah, and at the end there was like a huge parking lot, and we had to run like in that, I don't know, 3 times just to
Oh,
eat up, you know, mileage, and it was
I hate when they
so
do that.
boring. And so I'm really happy in a way that the marathon isn't happening, because it really is not a great course. I don't know if this change is permanent, if is
Yeah.
this, or if this time of year is now permanent, or is this a one-time, you know, change, and maybe in 2023 they might go back to November and add the full. I have no idea. um, I wouldn't, you know, dissuade anybody from doing the full Vegas if they want, but just kind of have that expectation. And it's really kind of hard to see when you see the majority of people going into the, you know, the half marathon area, and then you've got this little trickle that is like, you're like, oh no, what am I
Oh my God, am I going
for?
in the right
So
place?
Yeah.
it'll be nice to just be running with the big crowd, the whole
Yeah.
thing.
That would be good.
That's cool.
And for me, I'm not even ready, not close. Ted, what you went through, I'm not even close to getting it into marathon training yet. It's so this will be a nice intro, and then maybe in the summer, have something. But uh, so Elizabeth, the other Elizabeth, and I are we're trying to motivate each other, you guys, for more strength work, strength training. So I hope you guys are starting to incorporate some of that stuff. I'll continue to share links. But besides that, I was thinking of ways, and I'll run it by the group. Of maybe every now and then we can do strength running workouts, but it may be on a Sunday, so we could do it in daylight. Um, and I can pick some courses where we could do hill work. We could do maybe even track work.
To what is it, Pat Hurley, and run the hills or the stairs.
Where's Pat Hurley?
Oh, yeah.
I run stairs there like once a week.
That's what I'm saying. That would be really good, at least to introduce some of our runners who want to do that, because, like, my emphasis in the first week was getting our glutes working, like work our butts, because it really does help alleviate your other muscles from doing the bulk of the work when they don't have to. So, who else is that?
Mariah says she's done a marathon, and Debbie Joe says, I have no desire to run a full.
I know Debbie Joe until it gets to that bucket list thing. We all have that bucket list thing.
Well, look, Jella's here watching.
Jella. Oh my God. Stay away, Elizabeth, if Jella's watching. There she is.
I know. I tried to write her back on there, but I didn't know how.
There you go. It says E-Dog. Or is that her?
That was me writing to, I guess,
Yeah,
Vicky.
that's just private between all of us that
Mhm.
are logged in.
Oh, we have a private line.
Well,
And Dano.
shout out to my friend Bella.
Right. So, yeah, getting back to my ET. And the other thing, I'm having bad success right now. And I was hoping the group, we can support each other. Hi, Janet. I saw her. Is nutrition. I'm struggling, and now we got Thanksgiving coming up and the holidays. So anything we can share, and anything, not just who's here during the course of our training, okay? Just to help us. We're going to be bad in Vegas. You show me those buffet lines or those prime ribs, and I'm done. I'm history.
Sarah wants to know if you're putting out strength training workouts for them to do.
Sarah, I put in the last email, and hopefully everybody's getting my emails. I put some body weight exercises just to start. All right. but we got to talk to each other to see who goes to similar gyms. Maybe we can hook up. Or I was suggesting last week on some nice days we can bring yoga mats with us. And when Vicky and I were at the Rio Fit group, the two leaders were Pilates instructors and yoga instructors. And did we do it before or after? We did it after, right?
I believe it was after.
After the race, we just take out the yoga mats and not just do stretching, but we'll do strength work. So I would suggest that it won't be like an every week thing, but kind of introduce us that we can work on. It really helps. Oh, you know Dano, right?
Okay, Sarah didn't read your email.
You guys heard that?
No, she said she'll look. She missed that email. Sorry.
It was near the It was near the bottom. The glue.
How would you know?
I know. I'm turning over a new leaf. Hey, while we're talking, oh, go ahead, Vicky.
Sorry, Mariah goes to choose.
Choose. We go to defined. Who goes to? Oh, I shouldn't have said that. Oh my God.
I go to sports and wellness now.
I know, that's our wonderful sponsor, Sports and Wellness. They're great. I just couldn't pass up Define. It's right down the block. I can run to it. Replacement potassium, especially drinking pre-race. Yes, we will talk all about that because Elizabeth Trujillo had been working with Brant over at Nutrition One.
No, I wasn't working with him. He did a
he did a thing for us. Right?
Yeah, I have the pamphlet. I have the stuff he gave us on how to
You got help from him or some suggestions from him, right?
No, I didn't get help from him.
Oh, so what?
He did a thing where you can sign up. It was through USA Fit.
Oh, it was
he had a class.
Oh, it was a class.
I think it might even be on YouTube. Let me look at the thing because he sent us information on how to calculate your macros and how many how to find your baseline.
Everybody see what Jella just said there? You asked me for a lot. Glutes and nutrition. I know. It's like a what do you call that thing? Oxymoron, right?
No, it's called a commitment, Bob. A commitment.
A registered dietitian.
Elle, we need to talk. You're a registered dietitian. Oh my God, we used to have one in the group too. Guess what, though, guys? We have a chiropractor. She's going to be our new one of our new sponsors this year too. So if you need adjustments, I highly suggest that. Yes, Dano. Yes, Dano. Right. I miss my chiropractor so much since he moved away to get married. How dare he? He moved to Boston to get married. So I need a chiropractor now.
Karen Hernandez.
Oh, Karen Hernandez. Hello.
I'm sorry, Karen. I'm going to mangle your name. Karen Hernandez de Sepulveda.
I need a dietitian. Okay, Elle, we're going to talk tomorrow.
Elle needs a chiropractor.
Elle needs a chiropractor. We need a dietitian. We're gonna share resources, guys. That's why a Good Hope. What's this thing going on over here? Oh, that's your arm. Sorry.
I was stretching.
Okay. So yes. So that's it. Basically.
I have one thing to add. Real quick. I bought this book a couple of years ago, and I'm just going to hold it up so you guys can see it. But I'm decided to make a commitment to start using it. And this woman just came out with another book. But I love the title, and it's a really good book.
Ooh. Run fast, eat slow. Could give us a synopsis.
What is it? Yeah, what is it about?
It is by Shalane Flanagan.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
So I knew you'd know who she was. And what I'm going to do is, I'd like to just maybe I can bring it to one of our workouts so people could kind of thumb through it a little bit, take pictures of some of the recipes. But I think I'm definitely going to try and do, 1 or 2 a week and really read, kind of absorb the theory behind this. But I'm really excited to start reading this.
Yeah, and share. Have you gone through it completely yet, or?
No, I bought it like when I was training for my first full Duke City in 2019, and I'm just excited to like, I think I'm just kind of ready now, like to say okay. And I also have another question, maybe another topic for the nutritionist down the road. So I gained weight during the COVID pandemic, working from home. I I started drinking a lot of beer while at home, not during work, but right after, and it just became this kind of cycle that I'm really looking to break, and I'm excited to get started tomorrow with a new regimen, a new goal. And I want to know how to lose, how not to just fuel your body for running, but how to actually lose some weight while you're trying to fuel your body for running.
I really like the counting the macros. That really helps me. I will try to find that pamphlet that explains like how many you should have, and sometimes like you just have to tweak it to your body. So
good. We're just monitoring other comments that don't appear on the screen. The Facebook comments don't. But you're right. Let me jump in on that a little, Elizabeth. So you use MyFitnessPal, correct?
I'm using
I do. I like that.
I use Lose It.
Lose It. Okay. And they're all good. It gives you the macros. So you can track it. So
yeah, I struggled during the summer. I lost a lot of weight during when I started running in the spring, and I was doing really well. Lost like 23 pounds, and I gained some back during the summer because I was having way too much fun. I was drinking, going out, and having food, and so now I'm kind of disappointed in myself that I didn't lose more during the summer. So I really need to get back on track as well.
See, a lot of us have that same story, and that's so true. And if we can support each other with suggestions and ideas, and then we'll get some answers to our questions. I think we'll have a good. So we can make this not just about yes, it's a destination race, rock and roll, it's fun, but we can share this journey together and make our health. As a group, we can support each other and get really healthy results in our lifestyles, in our without cutting out the partying. That's kind of fun. But yeah, I agree with you because yeah, Elizabeth.
So I have one more comment, and then I'll let maybe Dan or Ted, somebody else talk. At work, every year we do this thing called Project Zero, where we tried not to gain weight between Thanksgiving and New Year's. So it's not about losing weight; it's just about not gaining weight. And so what you do is you weigh yourself, the day before Thanksgiving or day of Thanksgiving, and then you weigh yourself out the day after, or a couple of days after New Year's. And one year I lost 6 pounds. I mean, I was that into it. Yeah. So we call it Project Zero, and maybe I'll send you a link to that little info, and maybe there's some more information on it.
Yeah. No.
And one more thing. Oh my God! Don't ever invite me to this. Are we doing a Thanksgiving morning run? A race or something like that?
So a couple of things, we were talking about that. So some people, you have a lot of choices, because I love to run on Thanksgiving because then, well, this goes against what you just said. I love to eat. Exactly. So obviously there's the Hobbler Gobbler over here in Rio Rancho. There's a turkey trot in Albuquerque. But there's this one thing we had, they didn't have it last year, but because of COVID.
Is the turkey trot virtual though?
No, I'm not sure. I thought it was in person.
I'll look it up.
Because I thought I was looking it up, and I just wanted it said virtual because I wanted to do that, but I don't know.
I'm gonna look again. Anyway, I got this gratitude run. Remember we did that one, Elizabeth? There was that one year a lot of us did it. It's a 5K. There's no entry fee. What you do is you bring canned goods or you donate something. You bring clothing, and then they give you a bib right there, and then you run. It's really nice, and I hope they have that because thank you, Janet. Gratitude run. I just like the idea of that. The concept, so we brought a lot of clothes that we would have given to Goodwill. So that's for Thursday. Let me work on that to see. That's next week. Let me double check to make sure what runs. I know some people are already signed up for some of the Hobbler Gobbler and that too. That which is nice. But now I lost my train of thought. Dano, help me. Help me, Janet.
Okay.
Oh, Janet, it's at Domingo Baca. This year again, Janet? Just answer that. So the gratitude run is Thanksgiving. It'll be chilly. You can bring your dogs too. We brought our dogs, right?
Yeah.
Twice. And you can walk, you can run, whatever you want to do. It's kind of nice. So Domingo Baca, that's kind of cool. I think they do a couple of loops or whatever around the park. They had a course. So it's
Carol said it's at Domingo Baca too.
okay. Thanks, Carol. So that's a good group. If you're not doing the other two, come join us. I think we'll be there. Except for Vicky, she has to cook.
Oh.
I have to eat. She has to cook because we're hosting. This weekend is a cleaning weekend. We have to clean because we're hosting. Is that your new house, Lee? I just forgot. Barbara, I'm looking at your nice cabinets there. How nice. They just moved.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, we moved in end of July.
Outstanding. Dano, are those wooden blinds? Look, I'm looking at everybody's. Cool.
Yeah, I'm in a different room this time. They're wooden blinds. I'm actually in my gym.
Okay, give us a tour. Give us a tour, Coach. Wow. Oh, Mr. Serious. Okay, so we're gonna have a weight training class at Dano's house. Invitation only. Yeah, that's cool. I'm telling you, strength training, very good for running. And it doesn't have to be heavy weights. There's different philosophies, but the main thing it does is help prevent injury while you're training. You can't just run. You can just run, but you'll even get better results if you incorporate all the training plans right now. They want you to incorporate some sort of cross training. Anyway, how about you, Ted?
Well, we're doing the turkey trek next Thursday. We had signed up 2 years ago, and then it was Snowmageddon, and then it was postponed last year. So I think they actually canceled the turkey trot because we're moving down. The trek's down at Kit Carson.
Oh, really?
No, because it used to be at Balloon Fiesta Park, and they're moving things around. Anyway, so I started swimming again because they're going to have the Lobo Tri in April. So I'm going to get back into that rhythm of things.
All right, multi-sport athlete, Ted. Good job.
Love to swim. Most fun you can have and still have some of your clothes on. So I recommend it.
Unless you go to the grill.
Ted, I haven't eaten dinner yet. Don't go there.
Don't go there, Ted.
Hey, wait a minute.
What's in that cup, Ted? Okay. So nobody got my Negril joke, did they? Negril,
No.
Smith, really? Seriously? Negril is in Jamaica.
You said a joke, Bob?
Yeah, I know. I'm not. My timing is off today. Anyway, so that's about. Okay, we got a couple more comments. L.
Well,
let's start
with this one.
Why don't you read it, or you want me to read it?
Nutrition.
Okay, back to nutrition. Where this?
Yeah.
L Goldberg. Hi, L. Do you guys know L? Some of you know L. She runs with the baby, Austin. Everybody say hi, L. Hi, L. And where did it go?
Hi, Al.
Oh, you're too slow.
I'm too slow. I know I'm slow. I'm working on my speed. 100% counting macro. But also post-workout nutrition is super important. Recovery nutrition will help meet gains, but also give space to then be in deficit non-workout days equals weight loss. Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Vicky, you're the producer of the show. I'm just the Sarah.
Bob's the eye candy.
He was going to say, I'm just the talent.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm the host. Baraya, weight fluctuation is totally normal, but maintenance takes a lot of mindfulness. Okay, let's see. Karen Hernandez, I got a spin bike last weekend. Did you get the Peloton? Karen, does anyone have advice on lower back pain and running? Oh my gosh, that does. Since having a baby, my back can't handle too much. That is a good question, and that has affected quite a few different people. A couple of things I mentioned chiropractor to look at. Dano, you want to jump
Hey,
in, Dano?
Bob, I was having some lower back pain, and I started working, did some research. I started working on my glutes, and I strengthened my glutes and hamstring, and the lower back pain actually went away.
Look at that. See, look at who was talking about glutes too. This guy
Yeah,
and
you got
that
to work
guy.
on your abs too. I mean, you want to balance out the front and the back too. So
Absolutely, absolutely. Because
It depends. It all depends.
it all depends. Everybody's different, but it's so true. Like I'll use the knee because a lot of runners have knee issues, and sometimes the knee issues are not just in the knees, and we know that by going to like we both Dan and Ted and I have gone to Shayla to get injuries taken care of. That's one of our physical therapists at Maximum Impact, and she'll work on. Oh, Janet's gone to her too. So say you have a problem with your right knee, she'll work on like your left shoulder. Yeah, there's all different muscles that can affect an overuse injury. Uh, so she gets at the problem. So what Ted said with the balance, if you have an imbalance, it may manifest itself in one area, say the back or the knee or the hip or whatever. It's a good thing to get investigated, checked out. It could be in your mechanics, uh, but for sure, strengthening the other parts, and that's why, in general, I mean, I'm not a physiologist but in general, the strength training to strengthen other parts of the body really help build up your whole body and prevent some of the injuries. But definitely need some, we're just talking from experience, like Dan and Ted had. What else do we have? Oh,
Yoga helps
stretch labs.
too.
Let me reiterate tomorrow, Stretch Labs, one of our partners, guys, is having a grand opening tomorrow at the Windrock Center. So after the run, if you want to get a free stretch, and they're going to have mimosas there too. Oh, I'm being so bad again. Look at that, Elizabeth. Mimosas? Yes. They're having that. So, and it's from 9 till 2. I see that, Janet. I'll do that in a second. From 9 till 2. So we're gonna go down after the run. Dan's gonna go down. You guys are welcome. Is it till 2?
Yeah.
Until 2. So stop out, see their new facilities, get a free stretch. Those stretches are serious stretches now. They're assisted stretches. They're not the stretches you do by yourself. They're the ones that they take you to unknown places. I mean, God, I am so tight, and right, Dano, they take you to like, oh my God, I didn't know I could get.
I had a 50-minute session today, and I walked in stressed out and walked out like I was like ready to go take a nap.
Yeah, and you are sore from them, so I would suggest, but we all know we need more flexibility, we need more stretching. Okay, so Janet, our she just put up there, if you can read that thing. Shyla Mish is one of our. She's a great physical therapist. We've had a few different ones, but I really like her because she explains everything as much as you want or as little as you want. Ted, did you have a good experience with her?
yeah, very good. She's really good.
She helped me with my calf and my Achilles, and like I said, she worked areas, that you would say, what does that have to do with it? But it got better. Um, but she has YouTube videos to show you different. We're gonna have to talk to her so we can get a link and post it in our newsletters the next season. Give her more visibility.
Just a fair warning about Shyla. She likes to use them needles.
I like the needles
Sometimes
though.
It's
sometimes it's
gone to
not
hurt.
pleasant. They hurt.
Okay, Doris, has everybody signed up for the HAP? Okay, I'm gonna ask people. Put in your comments if you've already signed up. Doris, we do have some 10K and 5Ks, but I'm signed up for the HAP. Elizabeth, are you signed up? Elizabeth Trujillo, Barbara and Lee are signed up. Ted, are you signed up? Not
Not
yet.
yet.
Not yet. Dan signed up for the 10, right?
Yes, sir.
Elizabeth, the other Elizabeth's working on it. I know Ricky said he signed up. Dan and Dolores are signed up. Kathy and Sarah are signed up. Elle and Aaron are signed up. We have some new people, Julia and Brian. They're signed up. So we have quite a few people signed up. Who else?
Sarah signed up.
Yeah, Sarah, right? Sarah, I said Sarah signed up.
Yeah, Bree and Lupe.
Lupe signed up. Bree is signed up. I think we have
Denise signed up for the 10K. Denise Harper. She signed up for the 10K. Denise?
Excellent. Excellent.
Wait, which Denise? Denise Harper?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
I think Jessica, I was running with her last week.
Shiloh takes insurances.
No, Shiloh does not take insurances, Elle. She doesn't. It's like, but she gives us a good deal on it. So, yeah, with physical therapists and chiropractors, some take insurances, some don't. But at least talk to her and get an evaluation. That doesn't cost anything. And so I think we have in the neighborhood of close to 20 people that are officially signed up. And not that you have to sign up yet, but I do have to say this. On the 22nd, there's a price increase. So consider that. That's all. I mean, I missed one price increase already, but I'm signed up.
Doris said she better sign up.
Oh, Doris.
Bria signed up.
Bria signed up. Knew that. So, so is Jenna and James. They're signed up too. So we have quite a few people signed up for this race. See what you started, Elizabeth and Lee and Barbara? It's like, oh my God, this is going to be one of our biggest destination group races yet. And we have to be quiet about it. I'm going to get one of those neuralizers so that before we come back home, just look into this dot and we'll erase all memory of what happened out there. Okay?
What are you planning on doing? I
don't know. That's what I'm afraid of. Elizabeth was talking about people handing you stuff on the course. Who knows what they're going to... Okay, my friends. Well, anybody else have something?
We all know Elizabeth is a bad influence. So.
Was that Ted?
Yeah.
You must be talking about the other Elizabeth. And I agree.
Okay,
I think me and her influence each other badly. We have to be. You have to separate us
away from each other. We're gonna. Okay. We'll split you guys up right there. Did you see that? Okay, all the way across.
Oh no!
Oh no! Put Barbara and Lee.
Wait, I wanted her here.
Now you can't be next to each other.
Now we have too many boys together. All right, there you go.
There we go.
Wait, I wanted to switch these guys. Switch.
Come on, switch. There we go. Yeah. Okay. So anyway, what are you doing now? So basically, guys, I hope you're enjoying the show. Oh, Janet, you never got needled? Oh my gosh, you do need to get needled by Charlotte.
Yeah, you're missing out.
I never got cut by her, but it puts that electric shock right in your. You don't like that, Dan? Do you find that uncomfortable?
She needled me a lot. She liked to cause me pain.
Yeah, I was painful.
Come on, it hurts so good. You got to get needled.
What's that?
Said it hurts so good. You got to get needled.
It hurts so good. It's right. But I'm telling you, it's like speedy recovery. The other thing that one chiropractor used to do to me was cold laser. I never noticed any difference. I'm like, what is that? What? And he puts a little beam of light on it, and it's like, and I can't even feel it. I like when I can feel the pain, you know. Okay, so who else? We got any other comments there? Stretch labs. Me too, Ted. Swimming, it's a nice change from the runs. Did you see that? Jella said that, Ted?
I posted it before.
Oh, you posted it before.
Attention.
Ted wasn't paying attention. Sorry.
No, you weren't paying
I wasn't paying attention. Sorry, Ted. I like to blame other people. Okay, so anyway, if we have nothing else, I really appreciate you guys for coming on the show. We're not going to do this every week, but I'll talk to people, and as they have more suggestions. Like I think Elle is going to put together a list of things to do when you're at Vegas, as if there's not enough things to do. There might be secret things to do. So that would be very fun and interesting. So we'll share more of that. We'll share more. I might even have Shyla come on. I'll have some of our PT people come on and talk to us. Maybe I'll have Brand come on. That was a good show. So I was thinking, next week is Thanksgiving, but the following week we'll have another show. But in the meantime, let me say, Lee and Barbara, thank you.
Thank
Coach
you.
Dan, thank you. Elizabeth Trujillo, what are you texting? Are you seriously texting? Coach Ted, thank you. And of course, the inimitable E-Dog. Thank you, E. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you, everybody.
We'll say goodbye, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. I don't want you to get there too late.
See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Let's go to our outro. Okay.
Good night, Vicky.
Under menu.
Bye.
Okay. Bye, you guys. There, outro.
If ever I had a video,
Halfway, Debbie. Good job.
would you dance?
Way to go. Doing great.
Oh, sunshine.
Yes.
You are my sunshine. Let it in. Let it in. Oh, sunshine. You are my sunshine. Let it in. Let it in. They said that
When I say 1, 2, 3, jump in the air. Ready? The guys don't do that. The girls always
dancing with some other man. I wanna see where this goes. I need a light to see home, and I want you to know. Sunshine.